Good morning everybody, it's a chilly morning here in Sweden. It's Sunday, the 19th of January. And today I'm taking my BMW i3s for a 1000 kilometer drive. So please follow me on the road. So this trip was rather unplanned. A couple of days ago the Ionity charging network posted a notification that there will be a high increase in their rates. So I thought it was a good idea to do this now before they increase their rates. So the basic plan I have is to drive south to Helsingborg, and after that I will go north, the road E4, past Jönköping and then up to Linköping, and there is my turnaround point, and then travel back. The weather is quite good today, no rain and light winds, but it's quite chilly out right now. It's around 0 degrees. So the consumption is quite high, and therefore I maybe need to stop one time before reaching Helsingborg. We have just passed Falkenberg, and we are 110 kilometers from our first charging stop, which will be Ionity in Helsingborg. The GOM tells me that I have 126 kilometers in range, so it will be quite tight. However, so I'm driving just 95 kilometers an hour at the moment, and the speed limit here is 120. However, I don't gain so much by driving faster, because then the consumption of an i3s will go up rather much, and it will take me like 10 minutes just to, go off the highway and start charging. So I lose a lot of valuable time by stopping and charging this car, which can only charge 50 kilowatt. So I think I will be best off by driving a little bit slower and make it all the way to Helsingborg instead.
I was lost without any direction. Had a line so many times, but I needed attention. No matter what I say, no matter my regrets, things still been said and done. There's not a part of me that wants to say no, but I have realized I had to let go. Cause something's broken, and I'm the reason. It's not that easy knowing you'll do better without me, without me, without me. I have tried, yeah, to become better, but I'd lie again if I said it'll last forever.
Time for a 2-hour update then. I've driven 177 kilometers. I have a state of charge of 18% and a range of 32 kilometers. But I'm only 10 minutes away from the charging station, so I'll be fine, I think. I'm in Helsingborg now, at the Ionity charger. and it's 194 kilometers and 2 hours and 15 minutes driving. It's a new Ionity charging station, so let's check it out. So today I want to do as few stops as possible, because I believe that I have a rather flat charging curve, so I will charge roughly 45 kilowatt independent on state of charge. So I don't gain so much by stopping at low stage of charge and only charging to 50% or something like that. So I think I will charge to about 90% at each stop. Try to surf on the Ionity network the whole way. Let's go inside and have some coffee then. Well, I'm almost ready to leave now. We are approaching 3 hours and we have driven only 200 kilometers. Now we are only charging at 40 kilowatt, but also we have 90% state of charge. So it's time to leave and go to the next charger, which is in Värnamo. It's about 165 kilometers from here.
That's just the way I am. That's why you have to know. Yeah, there's not a part of me that wants to say no. But I have realized I had to let go. Oh, 'cause something's broken and I'm the reason. It's not that easy knowing you'll do better without me. Without me.
Driving now for 3 hours and 18 minutes, and we have covered 218 kilometers in that time. Of course, there is one charging stop as well, around 40 minutes. So how long time will it take to drive a BMW i3s 1000 kilometers? Hopefully today we will get the answer to that. Tesla Bjørn has invented this 1000 kilometer test and tested a lot of vehicles. And lately he tested the Renault Zoe with the 50 kilowatt hour battery, and it took him 14 hours and 35 minutes, I believe, to do the 1000 kilometers. And he has also done a run with the Nissan Leaf 62 kilowatt hour when it was rapid gating, and I think that drive took him 15 hours and 30 minutes, something like that. So this is a car with a 44 kilowatt hour battery and with not very good aerodynamics. It's more of a city car. So what can we expect? Well, I'm hoping for 15 hours, but I'm not an expert as Bjørn is, and I will have the strategy to drive a little bit slower with fewer charging stops. Maybe that is not the optimal fastest way to travel. I will also try to surf the Ionity network just to check if it's possible to do this with the BMW i3s. And so far it seems to be viable. time for a 4-hour update. We have covered 290 kilometers now, and we are cruising at 100 kilometers an hour northbound on the E4 road between Malmö and Stockholm. And the next stop for us is the Ionity charger in Värnamo, which is 70 kilometers from here. And I have 93 kilometers in range, so I'm fine. I'm at Värnamo Ionity charger, charging at 45 kilowatt. I've been here for 10 minutes. I will be here for 30 minutes more. So we have been on the road for 360 kilometers now. So it's time for some lunch at Circle K then. So we are only charging at 25 kilowatt now. Let's have a look. 34 kilowatt hours in the charging session and only charging 24 kilowatt. So we have to leave. Let's press stop. You have to wait here until it gets white. We have just left Värnamo now, and I have a predicted range of 193. And this is because I'm driving in Eco Pro now, because I want to save some energy. So now I feel more confident that I will make it easy. So basically we have 172 kilometers to drive and a predicted range of 194. So that means that I will continue to cruise at 100 kilometers an hour, going north on the road E4. So next big city we have to pass is Jönköping, and then we will drive up along the east shore of Lake Vättern, which is a quite beautiful road. So looking forward to show you that.
I know that I haven't been who I was. I am supposed to be the one you can trust. I feel so useless 'cause I let you down. I hope there's some way I can make it alright, 'cause I know that you deserve much more than this. If you give me one more chance, I swear I'll try my best to always be there. And I want you to know so selfish and made you believe that you're not good enough, but you're all I need. I take you places that you've never been. I would give you the world if you let me try again. Yeah, just give me one more chance. I swear I'll try my best to always be there. And I want you to know
We have reached 500 kilometers. It took us 7 hours and 10 minutes. So we have been charging a little bit too much, I think, because we have 3 more charging stops before reaching 1000 kilometers, and this time have only included 2 charging stops. So it will take more time to go back from this point. But we'll see. Still feasible to drive long distances with the BMW i3s in winter conditions, I will say. So I will keep you updated. We have 33 kilometers left to the charging station.
I swear I'll try my best to always be there, and I want you to know.
We have now traveled 536 kilometers, and we have been on the road for a little bit more than 8 hours. 8 hours and 4 minutes to be exact. So I'm still charging, and the charging rate is 47 kilowatt. And my state of charge is 71. I have a range of 140 kilometers right now, but I need at least 175 to go back to Värnamo. So the charging station here at Mantorp is also 4 stalls, but there is place for another 2. Is currently 48 kilowatt hour and 73%. So I've been here half an hour now. So actually this is my 3rd charge stop then. So after this it's only 2 charging stops left, Värnamo and Helsingborg, and then I will pass 1000 kilometers. As usual here in Sweden, the Ionity chargers are located close to Circle K, which you can find behind me there. There is also a restaurant available there. So good restaurants, good coffee, so that is what you need. And you can also wash the windscreen, etc. So now the charging is tapering off. We are charging at 34 kilowatt now, and we are close to 90% state of charge. So it's time to stop the charging and continue the journey. So we are closing in on Värnamo and the sun is setting now. Not much traffic and the temperature has dropped to around 0 degree. No wind. So good conditions to drive, but it will be a little bit chilly now and maybe some ice on the road as well. By the way, I'm driving Nokia Hakkapeliitta R3s. Back at the Ionity charger in Värnamo. So we are now charging at about 45 kilowatt and we have been traveling for 10 hours and 18 minutes now, covered 715 kilometers, something like that. So now we have to charge and I will continue the charging until the power tapers off. Somewhere between 85 and 90% is possible. We have now been on the road for almost 11 hours. I think it's time to leave Värnamo and continue to Helsingborg, which is 165 kilometers south of here. We have been here for 41 minutes and got 31 kilowatt hours. So I think we will stop the charging now and continue to Helsingborg. On our way south on E4 and we are about 76 kilometers from Helsingborg. So that will be the final charging stop for me today, the 4,000 kilometers range. So 15 hours is within reach, I think. Temperature has dropped a little bit, so it's almost, well, it's below 0 sometimes and sometimes above 0, so it's a little bit tricky weather. Okay, see you in Helsingborg then. Welcome to Helsingborg. I've been charging here now for 41 minutes and it's time to leave. We have only 121 kilometers left before reaching 1,000 kilometers. But we also have to plan for the next charging stop, which will be in Varberg, and that is 150 kilometers from here. With this charge level 87%, there will be no problem reaching Varberg from here, so it's time to stop the charging. 13 hours and 37 minutes. 15,000 kilometers. Great. And the time? 14 hours and 55 minutes. What conclusions can we draw from this? Well, we can say that the BMW i3s can use the Ionity charger network even in the winter. We managed to jump between Ionity stations without any difficulties. The longest jump was 125 kilometers. We can also say that the BMW i3s is a comfortable car even for long journeys. I have spent like 11 hours in this vehicle and the seats are fine and I have no pain at all. So it works well, even though it is a city car. Also, we have spent a lot of time charging. We have spent 4 hours charging and we have spent 11 hours driving. So the charging speed is a limiting factor for this car. So I hope that BMW will update the charging speed in the future. We can also say that the Ionity charger network is a robust network, at least when I tried it. It has worked flawless, has been no problem at all. So, to conclude then, the BMW i3s ended up between the Renault Zoe 50 kilowatt-hour battery and Nissan Leaf 62 kilowatt-hour battery, and I managed to beat the limit of 15 hours, so I'm happy. I'm now at the Ionity charger in Varberg, topping up the last couple of kilowatt hours in order for me to get home tonight. So I think this concludes for today. Now I'm tired and want to go home. So thank you for watching. See you next time.